Hello and welcome everybody into AMW-TV this past Saturday. The Halloween Havoc Tour rolled through Pikeville, Kentucky. We'll have highlights from the event, plus your TV main event, Stan Lee versus Dan Richards. All that and more coming up. Everybody, this past Saturday, Bo James had to face a surprise member of the Legion of Juice, the Scorpion. Bo James made quick work of him. Let's check out the highlights.
If you get within arm's length of me, I'm going to do some bodily harm to you, and I'm telling you that for a fact right here.
No, Scorpion! Scorpion! Bo, in there. Bo, this not what this is. You gotta work your way up to me. You gotta. Come on. There we go. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Lemon Juice McGee and the Mega Destroyer.
Yeah, me and the Mega Destroyer. We're still standing tall. We're still standing tall with the Legion of Juice. Bo James, you may have beaten the Wolfman Jake Braddock. You managed to squeak on by there. Still brandishing a whip, I might say. No one taking a deadly weapon away from Bo James. Are they afraid of him? What's going on? He's got people paid off. I don't know what the deal is. Everybody's stacking things on the Legion of Juice. But you know what? You're still not going to get to me. You're not going to get to the Mega Destroyer. And if you do, oh, you're doomed, pal. He's the Mega Destroyer. But tonight in Combs, Kentucky, you are going to face... I'm not going to tell you. Still not going to tell you. Still not going to tell you till you get there tonight.
Tonight in Combs, you're going to be there, and I know you're looking for Lemon Juice and his crew.
Right back to where it all started, Combs, Kentucky. Where Lemon Juice joined up with the Mega Destroyer. Where we had our first incidents where everybody saw we weren't getting along. To where a lot of bad blood started in Combs, Kentucky. And tonight, right there at the Miller Family Fun Center, where it all started, I'm coming with the intention of ending it. Lemon Juice says he has a mystery man. Lemon Juice says he's got a legion behind him. He's got many. Well, let me tell you something, Lemon Juice. I will go through each and every one of them. I've already went through your Wolfman. I ripped his lungs out, Jim. I'm coming after Sean Cruz. And then whoever else you want to throw in there, and then it's going to leave just three of us. Lemon Juice McGee, the Mega Destroyer, and the King of the Mountains, the man that earned the name and earned another name, the man that likes to hurt people. Tonight in Combs, Kentucky, I'm coming with the intentions of hurting people. I'm coming with the intentions of getting these hands around your scrawny neck, Lemon Juice. I'm coming with the intentions of knowing that I'm going to be outnumbered, but I'm not going to be alone, because I'm going to have this right here with me. I have chased you out of every building in eastern Kentucky. I have chased you down the street, Lemon Juice, and your boy, the Mega Destroyer. Tonight, I'm coming. Whoever you throw in the ring, I'm going to hurt him. And then I'm coming after you. And if I got to take that mask off to prove what I've said all along to the Mega Destroyer, I'm going to do it. And I don't care if his head is in it when I take it off of his body. Lemon Juice McGee, you better say your farewells. You better get everything in order, and you better get ready, because I'm coming for you.
There you have it, folks. And tonight at the Miller Family Fun Center, Bo James faces yet another member of the Legion of Juice, and only the people there tonight will find out who that is.
Wrestling, a love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand, a brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. From counting the lights in your local armory to main eventing in Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. Collar and elbow, the wrestling brand.
Kyle Maggard here with Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, the premier wrestling organization in Southeast Kentucky. No, Southeast United States. Now, our offices get flooded with questions day in and day out about how you can get your Appalachian Mountain Wrestling merchandise. Well, I'm here to tell you now, you can go to ebay.com, search Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, find our online store there. You can get your own Appalachian Mountain Wrestling shirt that I'm wearing. You can get all of our special DVD tapings, whether it's Thanksgiving Turmoil, Hardwired, Weekends of Champion, Summer Bash. Get your special superstar photos. Get them signed, get them unsigned. Prices may vary, but all the products are the same, and that's simply the best, because we're Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, and we're making wrestling great again.
Are you a member of a church group? Are you a member of a sports team, local school, volunteer fire department, or any other nonprofit? Partner with Appalachian Mountain Wrestling for a fundraiser to bring money to your organization. Have some fun, a night of professional wrestling, fun for the entire family, earn some money. Partner with Appalachian Mountain Wrestling and help make wrestling great again.
Welcome back, folks. Last Saturday, AJ's Reformation rolled through Pikeville with the hopes of making Bobby Love of Pikeville their third victim after they took out Colby Carmichael and John Noble previously.
Bobby Love! It's time to pay the bill, Adam Newsom. Here it is, the last time you'll ever see him in good health. Do Reformation business.
There you have it, folks. An injured and battered Colby Carmichael comes out to distract Michael Jameson just long enough for Bobby Love to get the win. And afterwards, chaos breeding chaos as the members of AJ's Reformation show just how heartless they can be as they turn on their own. As Adam Newsom failed to get the win, Michael Jameson kicking him out of the Reformation. We tried to reach the elusive AJ for a comment, but he could not be reached.
Hope you're the Nissan decision maker. This may be the smartest decision ever. Nissan has new radar technology. It can brake for you, front and back, and it even has your blind spot covered.
You can shop $13 million worth of inventory and save on $3 million worth of discounts. And remember, there's the 48-hour exchange.
Nissan, I know you're smart, but I have high school chemistry. So if you can help, just blink. Oh yeah.
Hi, my name is Burl Hurt, and I'm currently your District 5 Perry County School Board member, and I'm asking for your support and vote on November 6th for re-election. And just like Appalachian Mountain Wrestling, I support Perry County kids. Thank you.
The Hazard Village Flea Market, located at 368 Doll Hair Drive, the National Guard Armory, is open Saturday and Sunday. Our facility is loaded with a huge selection of vendors. Call 606-439-2529 today to find out how you can become a vendor. Space is available both inside and outside our facility. Don't wait another second. Call today, join our family, and let's headlock the competition together.
Yes, I'm James Mosgrip. I'm the current school board member, District 4, Perry County Schools. I'm a retired teacher at R.W. Combs, a former basketball coach and bus driver, and I'm humbly asking for your support in this upcoming November 6th board election. If you could support me, I'd very much appreciate it. I do support Appalachian Mountain Wrestling and all that they do for our schools. And again, James Mosgrip, thank you so much.
Hey, we're the Rock and Roll Express, and watch us on AMW Network.
$4.99
a month.
You two are now to the finals of the Tag Team Title #1 Contender Tournament. What do you guys have to say on that one?
Well, you know, it's like Stan said before last time we got interviewed by you, Dustin. You know, he's here to be with me, and we're going to slap people around. Now we're waiting in the finals to see who's coming out of that other bracket, and it really doesn't matter who's coming out of that other bracket, because they're coming to face Kyle Maggard and Stan Sierra. Ain't that right, Stan?
Dustin, the anticipation has been building and building and building, and now we're almost here. Kyle Maggard, Stan Sierra. When we started this tournament, we said we was going straight to the top. That has not changed. We're heading strong into Thanksgiving night to take down the Rock and Roll Express and become the AMW Tag Team Champions.
And there's the bell, and the action is set to start here. Stan the Man Lee facing Dan Richards. And these two have done battle multiple times over the last few weeks here. Stan getting the crowd fired up here, getting under the skin of Dan Richards. It's so easy to do, but boy, he can be so dangerous at the same time. Boy, Stan really trying to get under the skin here. These two are just jawing at each other here. Haven't even locked up to start the match yet. Well, the animosity between these two is just palpable. These two big heavyweights here just biding their time. Don't forget you can catch all this action on the AMW Wrestling Network. It's AMWWrestlingNetwork.com. $4.99 a month as they finally lock up here. Back control established by Stan Lee. Richards trying to fight out of it. Lee transitions into a side headlock, and Richards gets out into the corner. And they go right back to jawing at each other here. These two just absolutely despise each other. So get ready for another lockup. There we go. Collar elbow, center of the ring. Richards this time gets the hammerlock, transitions into the side headlock, gets the takedown. Puts the big man Stan Lee on the mat here.
Going to work, grinding on the head of Stan Lee. This just saps the energy out of you is what it does. These two have done battle many times here in AMW Wrestling and have yet to truly settle the score. Stan trying to get back up to his feet here. And oh my goodness, the big back body drop by Stan Lee, putting Dan Richards over. Richards goes out to the outside, retreating. Stan standing tall in the middle of the ring here. Richards getting distracted by the great fans here. Count getting high here. Richards going to use every last second of it to his advantage. And finally, he gets back in the ring here. Daniel Richards as interested with arguing with the fans as he is with wrestling Stan Lee right now. Don't miss all the action tonight at the Miller Family Fun Center in Hazard. Bell time at 8, and oh my goodness, a roll-up by Stan Lee. Nearly got one there as Dan Richards once again retreats to the outside. Once again, special bell time at 8 o'clock tonight at the Miller Family Fun Center. You see these AMW wrestlers in action. Dan Richards finally starts to get back up on the apron, enough to reset the referee's count. Halloween Havoc Tour rolling through. Don't forget about the costume contest tonight at the Miller Family Fun Center. Kids can get in free if they're wearing a costume with a paying adult. One paying adult, one kid in the costume, and the kid gets in free here at the Miller Family Fun Center tonight as Richards finally gets back in the ring and these two men set to lock back up here. Oh, and what's this? Richards calling for the test of strength with Stan Lee. Boy, Lee with the weight advantage, but Richards a height, reach, and leverage advantage over Stan the Man. Fans really getting under the skin of Dan Richards now. He is completely out of the match right now. Here we go. Stan Lee obliges the test of strength with Dan Richards. There they go. Hands locked in the middle of the ring, and it's a stalemate right now. Boy, these two huge heavyweights locking horns in the middle of the ring, and oh, goodness, Dan Richards with the advantage here. Boy, the height and reach really working for him right now. Lee trying to fire back up here, trying to dig back down deep and get back into it here. Fights back to neutral territory, and now pushing Richards down to the mat. Richards rolls out of it, though. And now, oh, a drop kick by Dan Richards and Stan Lee on the mat. And now Richards going to work. Big right-hand shots right to the chops of Stan Lee. And now a blatant chokehold right in the corner here. Referee finally getting Dan Richards off of him. Well, Dan Richards can sense when a referee is not on top of the game, and he will take advantage of it as he drives the elbow into the throat of Stan Lee. And Stan Lee reverses the charge with a power slam and gets a 1 count for his effort there as Dan Richards kicks out. Now, Lee slamming the head of Richards into the turnbuckle. Irish ripoff off the ropes there, and Richards reverses it. Well scouted here. These two men very familiar with each other. As Richards drops the elbow right into the heart of Stan Lee. Going for the leg drop and lands it. And Stan Lee could be out here. This could be the match. Oh, but just a 2 count. As the wily veteran Stan Lee kicking out at the last second. Richards going back to work now on Lee. Vicious shots to the side of the head, and now a boot right to the chest. Stan Lee is reeling right now. He's just struggling to get up to his feet. And now vicious shots to the spine from Dan Richards, and Stan Lee might not be able to recover. Richards drives the boot into the throat of Stan Lee. More great AMW wrestling action on the AMW Wrestling Network. Check it out online, amwwrestlingnetwork.com for $4.99 a month. You can catch all the action. Halloween Havoc Tour rolls through Shelby Valley High School next Saturday. And finally, at the end of the month, the Boneyard Beatdown at A.B. Combs Elementary in Combs, Kentucky. A huge event coming up on the way. This Halloween Havoc Tour, huge all month long. As Richards works a headlock here on Stan Lee, just trying to sap all the energy out of the veteran. Don't forget also Thanksgiving night at the Miller Family Fun Center. Thanksgiving Turmoil, the Rock and Roll Express come back to defend their tag team titles. Gold Circle tickets, $15 on sale now. Sleeper hold applied by Dan Richards here. Stan Lee has been on defense for a long time in this match now, just trying to survive. These two AMW superstars have done battle many times. As the referee checks the consciousness of Stan Lee. Oh, and at the very last second, he fights out of it here. As Lee just trying to dig deep and get back into this match. Crowd getting behind Stan Lee now. Irish whip off the ropes, and now Stan Lee with a sleeper hold of his own. Has to pull Richards down. And now putting all the pressure right under the chin of Dan Richards. Halloween Havoc Tour rolling through the rest of the month here. Shelby Valley High School next weekend, tonight at the Miller Family Fun Center. And then it all comes to a head at the Boneyard Beatdown in Combs, Kentucky at the end of the month. Richards with the big reversal here, going up to the top rope here. And oh my goodness, could this be a moonsault from Dan Richards? Trying to get the balance here. And no, he goes for the flying leg drop and misses. Stan Lee gets out of the way. Richards on the mat now, and Stan Lee trying to fire back up. Crowd firmly in the corner of Stan Lee right now. Wrestlers back up to their feet now. Right hand shot blocked, and Stan Lee, one of his own. And another for good measure, and another. Now Stan Lee firmly in control. Irish whip off the ropes and a back elbow to Dan Richards. Richards off the ropes again. And back to the mat. Lee with the side headlock here. And he's calling for it, but no! Richards shoves Lee into the referee, and he's out. Boy, a 120-pound referee just can't take the weight of a heavyweight slamming into him like that. And now Lee with the boot. And the stunner. Goes for the pinfall, but there's no referee. Makes his own count. He can count to 10, but it won't save him here. There's no referee. Referee out of it here. Not even moving. I'm not even sure if he's breathing. And now Stan trying to wake the referee up here. Dan Richards over here messing around in his trunks. He's got something in his hand. What's going on here? Oh, what's that? Is that salt maybe in the eyes of Stan Lee? And he's on the mat. Referee's awake now, and there's a 3 count. Dan Richards steals one here. What was that? Referee doesn't see it, and there's the 3 count. Dan Richards. Highway robbery in Pikeville. Somebody needs to get out here and check on Stan Lee. That salt in the eyes there, he could go blind from that. Folks, thanks for tuning in to AMW-TV. We've got ourselves a mess here in Pikeville. Tonight at the Miller Family Fun Center, you can see all the AMW wrestlers in action. Come out and check out the show. The Halloween Havoc Tour rolls on.
Tonight, Dan Richards, you defeated Stan Lee. But it almost looked like you went out of your way to blind Stan Lee. So from what I've heard from the higher-ups, next week in Shelby Valley, you go one-on-one with Stan the Man Lee in a blindfold match.
First of all, Nathan, you can cut out all the fake news and all your right-wing propaganda. I defeated Stan Lee fair and square. The record books will forever show that right here in Pikeville, I defeated Stan Lee. Nothing more to be said about that. So, if he wants a return match, that's just fine, because I'll beat him again. You can make it any stipulation you want. Cage match. I don't know, just whatever. But blindfold match, that's fine, because I could not only beat Stan with both eyes covered, I could beat him with both hands tied behind my back, I could beat him with my legs crossed. It doesn't matter. So Stan, in Shelby Valley, October 20th, you will be hit with the liberal agenda, you will be liberated, and the blue wave is coming that much closer to Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I'm joined here with Stan the Man Lee. And Stan, tonight you went one-on-one with the progressive liberal, Dan Richards. But it looked like he went out of his way to throw something into your eyes.
Well, you know what, Dan Richards? I'll give it to you. You did beat me. You did get the 3 count. But in doing so, I don't know what that was. You threw in my face. All the fans saw it out there. You threw it right in my face and blinded me. Well, you didn't get the job done. And I got news for you. I got big, big news for you, Dan Richards. Since you're so great and you think you got all the political power, well, right there, we're going to be in Shelby Valley, Kentucky, next Saturday night. Well, I pulled all the strings I've got because you got a lot of political pull. Well, I've got some pull myself. Right there, Shelby Valley. Dan Richards, you like to throw stuff in people's face. You want to be blinded. You think you like to have your opponent blinded. Well, we're going to be in what we're calling a blindfold match. Me versus you. Both men, face covered, completely blind. We're going to see how well you do when you can't see where I'm coming from. And Dan, you better believe it.